Hey everybody, it's Crag Dweller here. I'm just doing a short video just to show what I bring for food on a 3-day, 2-night hike. For instance, up in the White Mountains. We've done a lot of trips up there this summer, and we're going this coming weekend too. It's supposed to be a little colder, chance of snow. Looking forward to it though. It's beautiful up there. So anyway, let me just show you what I typically bring for food. There's nothing real super exotic. Starting with water, I usually bring, these are little additives, Propel. There's a lot of vitamin C, vitamin B, a little bit of antioxidants mixed in there. Just better than just plain water. Water gets kind of boring after a while, and that actually gives you something back, nutritionally somewhat. For my main meal one night, this is a freezer, 1-quart freezer bag, a Ziploc bag, and inside of it, bear with me here, inside of it is a Mountain House. I ripped the top off to get at it, but it's a Mountain House spaghetti and meat sauce. And what I usually do, it's a serving for 2, but it's really a serving for 1 if you're hungry like me. Anyway, instead of carrying these rather cumbersome bags that they come in, I don't. I empty the contents into a freezer bag, a quart Ziploc freezer bag like this. It just packs easier and better than that big foil pouch like this. And then what I do is I bring the pouch, so I fold it up kind of like this. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. Well, somewhat like that. You get the idea. And that slides in my food bag, and it takes up a lot less room than the original contents in this bag. And what I'll do is I'll heat my water up, and I'll pour the contents of this Ziploc bag into this and cook it as usual. Zip it up and seal it and cook it as usual. It's just a little more, like I said, it packs better when you break it down like that. And of course, ramen noodles. They're not very good for you, but they're good on the trail. This one happens to be Oriental. You can get a bag like 6 of them in there for like $1 or something. It's incredible. But they are what they are. But they're good on the trail. They don't. I don't leave them in the original package. These are kind of cumbersome and noisy. Easy, empty it out into a Ziploc bag once again with the flavor pouch inside. That'll be for another meal or perhaps just a lunch. I will be bringing another one in a Ziploc bag, and what I like to do sometimes is I'll mix either tuna or bagged salmon like this in with the ramen noodles, and I'll make that another meal or again a lunch. A lot of times too, I'll take this. This is a packet of cheese out of a box macaroni and cheese meal, and you can add this instead of the flavor pouch from the ramen. You can add this in the ramen noodles to make somewhat like a macaroni and cheese type thing. I also like to bring these. They're enchilada sized tortillas. These are corn, and obviously they a little easier to carry around than bread, and everybody knows what these are, but you can cut them in half, quarter them if you will, do whatever you want with them. They pack well. I won't be bringing this whole package. I'll take a few out of there and cut them up and put them in a Ziploc bag, and I like to spread peanut butter on them. This is Smucker's peanut butter in the little tubs. It packs well, doesn't get all over the place. I'll have that for snacks on the trail with the tortillas. Breakfast, generally, it's just oatmeal. I think I showed this in my last video. This is a store brand. It's nothing special. Peaches and cream. I'll eat 2 of those for one breakfast, and 2 of these are blueberries and cream on another breakfast. I like oatmeal. Gets me going in the morning. Of course, the Starbucks Via coffee, Italian roast. Can't go without that. Also have a selection of teas. Bigelow green tea. That's always good, especially if it's cold out. I always bring a decaf for my hiking buddy, Main Dweller. He doesn't do the caffeinated beverages. Let's see. Once in a while, I like to bring these. Just add water, real mashed potatoes. They're instant potatoes, if you will, but these are good. You can mix. What I have done is mix cans of chicken. You drain the juice off, mix it in this. That's really good. Or dehydrated corn goes good with this. These do pack well in the package. They're not very big like the Mountain House, and those are good. You know, just an assortment of all kinds of goodies in here: teas, drinks, sunflower seeds. These are just little inexpensive little shoe bar type things, just for snacking on the trail. This goo energy gel is pretty cool. I've only tried it a couple times. This one's mandarin orange, but it's good. It doesn't have a whole lot of sugar in it. There's only 5 grams in this little tube. It's a gel type product. You just kind of cut the end off here with your knife or whatnot, and squeeze the goo out and suck it down. It's pretty good. It's real tasty. Gives you a lot of energy. There's a lot of vitamin E and C, and it's loaded with potassium. There's 40 milligrams of potassium in here, so that's awesome on the trail. Kind of keeps you going. That's about it. Again, Propel, I like that for the water. Mountain House broken down into a Ziploc. Ramen noodles in the Ziploc. The oatmeal. The tortillas, which travel well. Microbrew coffee, can't go without that. Peanut butter. And that's pretty much what I take on a trip. And for 3 meals, a couple snacks, a couple breakfasts, and whatnot. I usually fit it in this Cedar Summit dry bag. It's not that it needs to stay dry, but I like it dry. This is a 2-liter dry bag. You've probably seen this on other trips. It works out well. You cinch it down, and you can hook this little buckle on your carabiner and hang that in a tree for raccoons and bears. But that works out well. So yeah, I usually can fit not all of this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 dinners, a couple lunches and breakfast in there with snacks. So it works out great. Alright, I don't want to bore you. Just wanted to show you what I do for food on trail. Alright, happy trails. Thanks.